Have you ever gazed up at the sky and wondered why airplanes sometimes leave those long white lines behind them? I know I have. They look like giant strokes painted across the blue, sometimes crisscrossing in wild patterns. But what are these lines really? Let's dive into the secret behind airplane contrails. First off, the word contrail is just short for condensation trail, and the science is surprisingly cool. When a jet zooms through the upper atmosphere, it burns fuel for power. That burning creates exhaust, which isn't just smoke, it's mostly water vapor. Up where planes fly, the air is freezing cold, often as low as -40 degrees Celsius. So when that hot, moist exhaust hits the icy air, the water vapor condenses almost instantly, turning into tiny ice crystals. That's what we see as those bright white streaks. It's basically a cloud forming right behind the plane. But here's something even more interesting. Not every plane leaves a contrail every time. It all depends on the temperature and humidity way up there. If the air is too dry, the water vapor just disappears, and you won't see any trail at all. But if the conditions are right, cold and humid, those contrails can stretch for miles and even last for hours, slowly spreading out until they look like thin, wispy clouds. Now, some people wonder if there's anything mysterious or dangerous in contrails. The truth is, it's just basic chemistry and physics. Water vapor, a bit of carbon dioxide, and some tiny particles from the engine. Nothing more than what you'd get from your breath on a cold winter day, just on a much bigger scale. You might be surprised to learn that contrails can actually affect the weather. When they spread out, they can trap heat in the atmosphere, acting a bit like a thin blanket. Scientists are still studying just how much impact they have on our climate, but it's one more example of how human technology can interact with nature in unexpected ways. So next time you spot those white lines in the sky, remember, you're actually watching science in action. Contrails are an everyday reminder of the fascinating world above our heads and the power of asking, why? Thanks for joining me on this little journey into the sky. Keep looking up.